I'm Vanessa McGee, half of the dynamic duo that runs this College and Career Readiness Center here at Manchester High School.
And I'm Luis Moyano, the other half here at the College and Career Readiness Center in Manchester High School.
The purpose of the summer boot camp, which we're now calling Summer College Application Academy, is to give seniors a head start on their post-secondary planning steps. So everything that they would cover during Wednesday Mentor in the first 2 to 3 months of senior year gets consolidated into a week, and they actually get to complete it before school even starts.
Well, they get, a huge leg up and on their peers. They are starting something in July, which where most students, are starting in September or October or later. So they get a 2-month head start on this process. That's the first thing. And secondly, also just to have teachers, counselors, we have social workers that work in this space where we are really available for these students in order to get through what they need to get through the boot camp.
I agree, Louis. I think it helps them also build relationships with us because we are their post-secondary support people in the building, and they will be coming into this room to get that additional support. So it gives us a week with them to work ahead of time before the school year even starts. So when school year starts, they know us and they know where they can come for additional support.
So the college boot camp, it really helps you with everything that has to do with the college application process. Like we talk about FAFSA, choosing your college, majors, Naviance and Common App, applying at college, all of that. So I think that you would learn step by step what you have to do to be able to get into college. Like it's really something that I feel like everybody should be a part of, because after you go through that boot camp, you would already know, you would have an idea what colleges you want to apply to, and you would know what you need to do to get there.
On Wednesday, during that week of boot camp, we just travel and we visit college campuses. And I think the uniqueness of that is that students really have an opportunity to step on a college campus, walk the campus, talk to college students if there are any in the summer. They're doing summer work, but talk to staff, talk to people that actually live and experience that college. It's also unique in a sense where students get a chance to view the dorms and see what the dorms look like. They get to eat lunch in the cafeteria, in the college cafeteria. So a lot of these experiences that perhaps many of our students have not had yet. And one of the last major parts of those campus visits is that, when we visit these campuses, is it a city or a place that they want to be for the next 4 years? So I think it's very, very, it's a lot of kind of knowledge for them to understand and say, okay, we visited this college, but I didn't really like the city too much. So maybe that's something that they can take off their list. Or the opposite could happen, where they can really, really like the city that the school is in, and that could be a major decision for them to make.
I know it could get overwhelming with picking colleges, but if you see the college and if you feel at home, then it could help with the benefits. I know sometimes with parents you can't visit all the colleges, but with school, they give you the opportunity to visit them.
It's not school. It's not during the school year. We don't have any other college preparation programs here at the high school. You're not here at 7:30, you don't have to catch a school bus. So by the time you get to us, it's easy going. The staff is really cool. And there's no other program.
It was just really fun to be there with a bunch of my friends and Miss McGee and a bunch of teachers. And it was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. And it wasn't just there to be productive, it was also to talk about college and what we want in schools.
At least 50% of our students that participated in the boot camp, we had about 55 students, were either first generation or students of color. Another stat that would be good to note is we set a goal for those students to at least 90% of them be fully applied by December 15th, and we met that goal. We don't want you guys to feel like this is going to be a drag with all these different things that we just listed that you're going to do. We make these things fun. You have one-on-one support. You'll have somebody there to work with you side by side. And you'll also work with a group of students who are just like you doing the same thing. And at the end of every assignment, you complete the assignment, we enter you into a raffle for that particular assignment. So there's a bunch of giveaways. We gave away some microwaves, air fryers, things like that. So there are chances to win. In terms of financial aid, we have a financial aid bingo game that you also win prizes for. So we try to make it fun during your time that you're there.
I was able to start my FAFSA, I started my Common App, as well as asking my 3 teachers for my letter of recommendations, which again, it helped me put more focus onto completing things in my senior year and really enjoying the start of my senior year without having that added stress of needing to meet deadlines.
Our support, Ms. McGee and I's support, doesn't end when the boot camp ends. So we just want to make sure that we are always here in room 159 in the College and Career Readiness Center here at MHS. And our support lasts throughout the year. So there's no time that we'll say, the support ends with the boot camp. We know that this is a process. And so Ms. McGee and I are dedicated and want to make sure that our students have a pathway to success when they're done with high school.